Well, the Red Cross has been on the ground at the Kennedy Road Informal Settlement where that blaze broke out. We're joined by Provincial Manager for the South African Red Cross Society in KZN, Siyabonga Hlatshwayo. Mr. Hlatshwayo, thank you for being with us. This must be an awful day for so many in this informal settlement, losing the little that they had. What has the Red Cross seen?
Thank you for having us. The situation is quite devastating. And as you are saying that one person died, actually it's two people that died and a 4-year-old child. Many people are left in destitute and homeless. We're close to 2,500. Actually, it's more than 1,000 houses that were burned. As it is, people have been trying to rebuild, but it's going to take quite some time because they also need to clean the area so that they can be able to rebuild. So what we have done as the Red Cross, early in the morning, we activated our teams to prepare hot meals. We've been serving hot meals. We've also opened up our stores for the provision of mattresses, blankets, hygiene kits. And also we are activating our teams that are going to come in to provide services like the psychosocial support, as well as restoration of family links.
All right, just if we can step back, so you can confirm tonight that 2 people have in fact been killed in this fire. Earlier information was that 1 person died, and you say 1 was a baby. Sure, just tell me more information. Was the baby in one of the shacks asleep? What happened?
Yes, it's 2. One of them, it's a 4-year-old child. It was also in one of the shacks there that were burnt down. So the first one was discovered earlier, and the baby was discovered later.
Apparently a fight broke out. Somebody set a shack alight, but then we have hundreds of shacks burning to the ground. I mean, does this point again to conditions where homes are just close to one another, one fire, one small fire, and everybody is in danger?
Actually, we should be taking a lesson from this. I was engaging with a colleague of mine that actually, before the project of rebuilding for the people begins, there should be a way of engaging with the community. Because as we were there, we were also observing that many other shacks are still very close to each other. And it exposes a high risk of that if ever there is a fire breaks out, it then burns everything. So I think that there has to be means and ways of engaging the community, or a way of controlling, even if at least maybe they were 2 to 3 meters apart. I think that would minimize the risk of the shacks burning like everything like this, because if it continues like this, we are going to continue to be losing lives. And also there's quite a lot that is being invested in the response. And I think we also need to find a way of engaging with the community, have the community be responsible to ensure their own safety.
Yeah, I mean, this reflects conditions across South Africa. You gave us some information earlier. You are providing hot meals. Where are the homeless right now? What are the conditions? Are there any community centres available where they can gather? What's the situation?
Yes, there is an evacuation center that is being erected where they are going to be placed. That is where relief is going to be provided. That is going to be their temporary shelter for now. But also because of the weather condition, it's quite cold. So as we were discussing that, actually there has to be a way to fasten the process so that people can be able to back into their homes where it's warm and more comfortable.
All right, thank you very much. And of course, we'll monitor that situation. That was Siyabonga Hlatshwayo, Provincial Manager of the South African Red Cross in KwaZulu-Natal.